Founder Diary, day 95 done. Today is just going to be an overview of what I'm building because Uncle Noopy was asking, I'm not really sure what you're doing. And honestly, up until this point, I wasn't really sure what I was doing either. Building a startup is difficult because you're exploring the fog of war. So here is the explanation. My one-liner, kind of like the definition of what I'm doing, is a fully autonomous AI hedge fund or a full stack AI hedge fund. Let's start with hedge fund, what that means. Hedge fund is you're investing usually in the stock market, US equities, and you're buying shares of companies and you're buying and selling with the aim of making a profit. So you buy low and you sell high. If I buy a share of Google, let's say, and I buy it for $200, I'd like to sell it for $250. So most of my investments are, I expect that company to increase in its value based upon what the market decides for it. So maybe Google is not really liked by the public right now, but I expect it to be better in 6 months. I would then invest in that company. Hedge funds are a lot more complex than that, but generally that's kind of what they do. Sometimes they'll do the opposite. They'll buy something that's really expensive in the hopes that it'll become lower, but I don't really want to go too much into details. Okay, the other two words, full stack or fully autonomous, means that the company is ran entirely by AI, as in there are no humans in the loop. It's something that is done without any human intervention, and it's a company that can run on its own through digital intelligence. So if you kind of have messed around with, let's say, ChatGPT before, you'll notice that there is some type of like mimicry intelligence going on behind the chat window. I'm basically using that technology to make investments in the stock market. And so yeah, the end goal is to have a company that can operate on its own, that can improve on its own while investing in the stock market. I hope that is a simple explanation. To be fair, it has taken me 95 days to get here to this explanation. I've kind of always knew that I wanted to build a fully autonomous company, a company that I just can build and then kind of once the flywheel starts, it just starts making money on its own, and it makes more money, gets better at making money every day too. So it's not just like a one-time thing, it's a self-improvement as well. Yeah. For day 100, I'm going to do a nice little recap of everything, but see you